Hey everyone, it's Alex with Couch.com, and I'm here with my good friend Kyle Schuneman. Hello, Kyle.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Couch.comers.
Kyle is a highly regarded interior designer and art director. He's interior designed for many private clients all across the country, and has art directed for photo shoots for furniture brands like the one that I used to run, and others, and some really, really cool TV shows and commercials. He's kind of all over the place, but the through line is he's a designer first through and through. Thank you for joining us, Kyle.
Thanks for having me. Another cool project.
Yes. So today we're going to talk about couch legs. Now people don't always get a choice of couch legs. Like sometimes
Yeah.
it just comes with what it comes with. But then we sometimes like to replace couch legs or need to replace couch legs. So the options can actually be quite vast, which is cool, and it could be a great design opportunity. It could
Yeah.
also be an opportunity for sort of a design fail if maybe you don't do it right or you choose the wrong color leg. So let's start with some of the questions that people have
All right.
about this. First question is, what color should my couch legs be? And I think that means in relation to like the fabric or leather that
Right.
it shows. Do you have any hard and fast rules that should be followed?
I don't know if I have like one hard rule, but I do think I like the idea of a contrast happening. So I like to think of like kind of your legs as jewelry as to your space. I think you can really add to the silhouette already, and I think it can change a lot, right? You can lift up your sofa just a little bit and have cone-shaped legs, and it becomes very mid-century really fast. So, and this is something actually just in interior design, we're often custom making couches. So this is something that we deal with all the time, but now it seems like real retailers specifically are giving you like 3 or 4 options to choose. So I like usually a darker leg, but that's not a hard and fast rule. I like a darker leg in general just because I like to weight design lower, just to, I think that gives kind of a design some heft at the bottom. But I also think it's like if you have a dark colored gray couch, you could do a really cool kind of maple colored leg, and it can really give a contrast to make it really interesting. So I think if you're going to go dark on top, you can go light on bottom. I think in general, though, if you go a bit lighter on top, I would go with a darker leg.
All great points. And I have a question. Is the word heft just something that came to your mind, or is that like an interior design term?
I'm looking at a hefty bag right now. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. You're drawing from your surroundings. This is very organic.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And what about just a quick sort of second part to that? Like, what about thickness of legs? Yeah. It sounds like contrast is important from a color perspective, and maybe from in this regard as well. I don't know. You can comment in a second. And it also sounds like, the weighting of things, in your opinion, should be a little bit lower down. So maybe a thicker leg is something that you might enjoy more than a thinner one, but maybe I'm extrapolating too much. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I think you're right in general. I mean, you don't want to put, let's say, a hefty sofa on little like spindly legs. So I think it really depends. If you have a nice thin arm to it and a nice thin kind of general shape, then I think, a thin leg does make sense. You don't want to put something just like chunky on it, just like make it sit there. But I would say most couches are big, hefty blobs. And so you would want kind of a square piece to kind of go with that. I think there are other ways to make your sofa sparkle with throw pillows and throws. And you don't necessarily have to do it in the legs. But I do think you should just think about scale, right? So if your couch is a really thick arm and a really thick base, then you don't want to put a little high heel on it.
Little high stiletto legs.
Yeah.
I love it. A quick hit, yes or no? Can you mix and match sofa legs on the same couch? Have you ever seen that done?
I hate a yes or no, but on this one, I'm almost positive I don't see the benefit of mixing up legs. I could see the benefit in mixing them up in the room. So maybe your chair has really nice thin legs and your couch has other ones. I think that's a good way to layer in a space. But I don't see what you're gonna get. You're only gonna see 2 at the most at all kind of viewing points, and and then it just kind of looks like you're split in half. And I'm gonna say no on that one.
Okay. You heard it here first. Do not mix and match your furniture, your sofa legs on the same couch, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.